Hello EFD squad and welcome to the first StatWars of 2018. Joining me is a Dutch poo. It's Patrick van Straten. How was your New Year's?
It was good. It was great.
You smell great despite the colour.
Well, this really makes me worry about your digestive health.
You should be. It's
yeah,
awful.
I mean, it is dreadful.
Yellow.
Send help. Anyway, moving on to the first round. We've got John Babin. My New Year's was fine. Don't care about yours because I know you're going to win this round. So that'll be the perfect present for you.
Where were you when the clock hit 12? I missed.
You know where
I missed the feel of your grizzle on my face. What?
Hey?
Weird.
Oh, quality. You right? This isn't John Bab. John Bibb, maybe. And you're probably annoyed right now because I'm not John Bab. But you know what John Bab's done? He's f***ed off. He booked holiday for today, didn't tell anyone, and he's just gone. So now I'm here. You're not happy. I'm quite happy. This is great fun already. But more importantly, you don't have a choice in the matter, so f*** it. The first question comes from Ellen Elias, if I've said that right. Don't know. Not that bothered, to be honest. Who has scored the most goals in the Premier League without assisting once?
Wow.
That's brutal.
World-class trivia, that.
I can think of some decent guesses here because you don't know whether to go for a poacher here who doesn't seem creative or to go for somebody who just doesn't have a lot of goals, you know?
Or someone
So
who...
like John Terry has quite a few goals but might not have an assist. But on the other hand, are you like Ruud van Nistelrooy? He scored a lot
surely.
of goals but not really a creator. But surely you got one.
What I'm thinking,
It's a rough question.
the parameters are for this question is someone who came up, scored a decent amount of goals, a handful, if you will,
Okay.
and then went straight back down, never to be seen again. There is no way someone spends 2 or 3 years in the Premier League as a goal getter who doesn't get an assist.
You're thinking like Michael Ricketts or something?
I'm thinking Adam Lafondra.
Adam Lafondra. Surely he's got an assist.
God.
I think I'd go for a Van Nistelrooy or a Bent or someone.
No, I mean, Marcus or Darren aren't bad shouts, are they?
Just say
The
Bent.
Bent
Just
brothers.
say Bent. You get 2 for the price
Yeah.
of 1. Give it a go. Who knows?
Like the Mitchells, but...
This ain't my fault. I tried to warn both of you.
I don't think I have a better guess
Go on,
than
mate.
the super sub from Reading. Don't know if he's from Reading. It's Adam Lafondra. Could have gone Noel Hunt.
If you've got that right, by the way, and you didn't know it, if that was just a pure guess,
Yeah.
I feel like we should just end this round and just give it to you because that's so mental. Unless you know it, unless it's been tweeted out or something.
I've been playing you this whole time. George,
Don't say.
I mean,
Great.
you said players. He's just like, he's only got one knee, hasn't he? That's f***ing obscene.
No, that's a funny question. Though.
Callum Wilson. Oh!
Which team holds the record for the most Bundesliga games without scoring a goal? From Spa.
Ooh, Augsburg.
Okay, I'm going to go straight in here
Cold.
and say I don't know.
All right, I thought you were going to come straight in with an answer, which usually means...
I mean,
You're
Cologne
fairly
would be a
confident.
decent guess. They had a bad start this season, but I don't think they didn't score.
Werder Bremen.
I'm trying to think about teams that got... I feel like we've done stuff before about teams that got horrifically relegated, had the worst seasons ever, but I can't remember the names of any of the teams because they were so insignificant.
To not score a lot in the Bundesliga is quite the achievement, isn't it?
Yeah. I might as well just go for a team. I mean, Cologne have been up there a lot. Nuremberg, they've been relegated a few times.
Dresden.
I don't really know. So
I've been
I'll go
watching-
for Cologne, I think.
Been watching a lot of World War II documentaries on Netflix
Yeah.
of late. Very loosely related to the German
The
question.
so
World War II in colour, I highly recommend. Educational and entertaining, and the guy's dulcet tones in it, just on point to send you to sleep after a couple of episodes.
to be honest, I think the people of Dresden have been through enough.
I mean, if Dresden's the answer to this question, then
Like that would be rough for them.
oh, very rough.
It'd be ironic that Dresden were the ones who bombed. Jesus. But I don't know. I'll go for
Factual joke.
Cologne. Why not? Hey.
What?
Is that this season?
10?
That's rough. I just thought they lost all of them. I didn't know they didn't score.
Bang! Bang!
Which British club was the first club to reach the European Cup semi-final? That comes to you from Mr. Tom Nolan.
club. He's going to get this. Brexit.
Can I just clarify that? Did not vote for Brexit. Have a broad
Even
mind.
Joe didn't.
Yeah.
Imagine being to the right of Joe.
Imagine there being 12 million people in the country
Thicker than
who are
Joe.
worse than Joe. That's a scary, scary thought. Also been watching The Punisher. That's...
Oh, I've been watching Punisher. I've got 2 episodes left.
Anyway, probably have to cut most of that Netflix chat out, but not my problem this week.
Can we not get a thing? Can you get a thing where like the spaceship drops out and like little like armchairs drop in or whatever, and the music's like, you know, like
The Sims.
like lift music, and it's just then a thing at the top that's just like Netflix chat, and then it's me and Hamill just being like, it's very good.
Netflix counter, yeah. Okay, what was the question? I feel like someone
Rangers.
may have put Rangers in there to trip me up. Celtic got to a few finals after 67. No, a few semi-finals, sorry. Losing to Feyenoord, I believe. Manchester United won it in 68, didn't they?
Oh yeah, what a year.
First British
When
club to get
football
to a
was great.
final.
Oh, they were great, weren't they? No, they're pretty What other teams were good back then? Stoke, Wolves, they were both good.
Well, British clubs, it's got to be around that period, right? Because weren't they subsequently banned from Europe for 5 years, refused to participate in it beforehand? So I'm thinking 60s. I'm going to say Rangers, hoping that whoever's asked this is trying to trip me up.
I think that's where I'd go as well. I feel like I've heard that somewhere. Oh,
Q.
who is it? It's funny because it's Scotland, but you're wrong.
The Hibbies.
Who is the club with the most titles since the year 2000? This is from a Mr. Diogo Ferreira.
If this is Celtic, just to rub salt in the wound, I will punch you in your big, knowledgeable head.
The domestic and European. So I mean, it's probably like Steaua Bucharest. They
Porto.
won every thing.
Benfica.
Okay, well,
Celtic.
Barcelona have won like 8 or 9 titles and like 4 Champions Leagues, so we've got to beat 12 basically.
It's not Arsenal. Banter!
I mean, Celtic have got quite a lot of titles, is my feeling.
In
But
fact,
I don't think they've got more than 12.
especially if the titles are
Maybe
taken
they do.
off Rangers retrospectively, we would have won every title. But they haven't been, for some reason. Nuco.
Can you hear the Sevco sing? Get it up, yeah!
Lyon got a lot of titles, but they didn't get European ones.
Barcelona and Real Madrid, not great in the early noughties.
Bayern Munich.
I remember Real Madrid finishing 5th. in
Bayern
what was it?
Munich didn't get a lot either though back then. Like they've missed a bunch of titles in here.
Yeah, they had a lull, didn't they?
Dortmund won 2, Wolfsburg, I believe Stuttgart,
Deportivo La Coruña.
somebody else, I don't know. They've also won 2 Champions
Valencia,
Leagues.
1, 2, 2
Maybe
La
it is
Ligas.
Bayern. I'm going to go ahead and say Bayern Munich, why not? Who is it?
Live to fight another day. Porto, said them early doors. Idiot. The Dragons. To level the series
We're
and
not-
to stay in the show because you will no doubt win hot potato. My last question.
All right, come on then.
Pep Guardiola now holds the record for most consecutive wins in England, Germany and Spain. But who holds it in Italy?
Juve went unbeaten
I think I know this.
for an exceptionally long time, didn't they? So I'm tempted to say, what, Conte or Allegri? Spalletti won a lot of games with Roma last season, amassed a lot of points. Mourinho at Inter, winning the treble.
Capello,
Probably
Lippi.
won a few games, didn't he? Then Ancelotti.
Saki.
I'm going to go for one of the most underrated managers in Europe. It is the man with no mouth, Allegri. You, George, if you played me just
Have I won?
then
Hey! That was genuinely my guess because I thought, you remember that season 2 years ago when they had a start to the season? Then I thought they won like 20 in a row.
no, you've lost my trust. That was like a trust fall, and you've just let me fall
Dropped you on the floor.
all over the floor. Was it Conte?
Who was it? With Inter.
Would not have got that.
Yeah.
So lost the first round with 3 questions.
Forgot he managed Inter.
3 questions I would never have gotten in a million years. So
Quality.
can't really dispute that. Sometimes, you know, it's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Moving on.
Have you had lunch yet? I could smash a packet of Maryland cookies.
Can you name every team to have qualified for the World Cup finals since 1998? That comes from Go Go Zebra.
Italy. No. Brazil.
Argentina.
Germany.
France.
England.
Senegal. Ghana. Uruguay. Colombia. Chile.
Oh, come on, you f***ing moron. Come on.
Mexico.
Spain.
Belgium. Portugal. Australia. Japan.
Sweden. Denmark. He's shaking my head as if I'm not going to get this. Is it obscure?
I hope you get it, because it will be
I don't know who
amazing.
you've gone for. India. Korea. Bang!
No, that's all of them. Oh, it's a draw!
Yes! Feels like a victory.
3 seconds on the clock. That is amazing.
It feels like a victory. Korea. Eat my goal.
I gave him a hint when I said Japan again. He was like, Asia. And he was like, Korea! Like, you look Korean. You
I do.
You do look Korean.
Korea's next top model.
All right, mate. TF wants to know which players have won the Copa Libertadores and the Champions League.
Tevez.
Aguero. Ronaldinho.
Milito.
This is a really tough question, man.
Mascherano. I don't think I've got anything here. This is hard.
I'm not-
Marquez.
I might have one in the bank. Marquez was up there.
Kaká. Romario. Well, that was good.
Good job, I went.
No, that was rough. We just don't know anything about the Copa Libertadores. That's what we've learned.
Nah.
Okay, right, well, I need to get this one then, don't I?
Easy one, this one. Name all the teams that have won the Champions League / European Cup more than once.
Barcelona.
Real Madrid.
Inter Milan.
Bayern Munich.
AC Milan.
Man United.
Borussia Dortmund. Chelsea. Porto.
Ajax.
PSV. Feyenoord. Tottenham. Villa. Benfica. Juventus.
Which one? Juventus. Yay! Nottingham Forest. They must be in there, right? Oh, Liverpool.
Didn't they?
Okay, cool. So tiebreaker.
I got caught up in the Premier League there.
Yeah, you were
Of
going
course,
through.
Villa and Tottenham haven't won it more than once.
Mate,
I think
you
they've
said
only
Chelsea, and I was like, what is going on?
haven't they only won the European Cup Winners' Cup?
Wrong again.
Tiebreaker. Can you name all the stadiums of all the round of 16 teams in this year's Champions League?
The Camp Nou.
The Etihad.
The Bernabeu.
The Parc de France.
Old Trafford.
Stamford Bridge.
Anfield.
Bollocks. Who else is in there? What's Porto's ground called? Oh dear. The Stadium of Light. Benfica's. Not Sunderland's. Oh, shit on it.
Juventus Stadium. Mate.
Oh, Juventus have done me twice in 2 questions.
Is it the Estadio de Dragões or something? Hang on, what? Basel got through? Basel got through? Were they in United's group? That's woeful. Oh, they beat United though, didn't they? Jesus.
God, I'm really
That's
disappointed.
horrendous.
Have I lost?
Yeah.
I have, haven't I?
Final round. If I win this, I can avenge your battering of me at Christmas.
The clean sweep at Christmas.
Not the battering you were hoping for, though.
To protect the legacy of the Christmas clean sweep.
The volume on this bad boy.
The 3rd round.
Poor.
Go on, Bab. Soon to be.
Who am I? I don't know. I've played in Poland, Brazil, England, and Spain.
Poland and Brazil is a weird one.
Eduardo. I don't know why I went for that. Just did that.
Potentially thinking Grosicki, who plays for Hull.
Go ahead, mate.
And now I've said that name, it's the only one I can think of. So, is it Kamil Grosicki? Cool. Poland and Brazil is that's a weird combination, isn't it?
For dew points, great French, I have 46 caps for Brazil.
That was slightly accidental. Felipe Luis.
I will hear the whole question, please, George. A Brazilian who's played in Poland.
It should be Felipe Luis. He's Polish.
Who's bad enough to have played in the Polish league that's Brazilian, that still would have got Rockenbach?
That's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Yeah, Roque Jr.
For 1 point, I've also played in China.
Paulinho.
He played in Poland. What the f*** is he up to in Poland?
He's an odd character.
He's rubbish.
Future Ballon d'Or winner.
For 3 points, I've played with Giggs, Hernandez, Lallana, and Boateng, the Prince version.
I'm trying to work out who Xavi Hernandez is. Right.
What the idiot.
Morgan Schneidling. Has to be a Southampton connection, surely. Lallana's not been at many other clubs.
Good detective work, sir.
Bebe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. What's he called? Giuseppe Rossi. There you go. Yeah, you don't say, mate.
For 2 points, I've won the Champions League, but not a Premier League title.
Oh, who went from Manchester United to Portsmouth? Harry Redknapp was buying everyone back then.
I'm not a winner, dude. No, off.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
Gareth Bale.
Oh,
Yes.
I was thinking Bale. Adam Lallana, Southampton.
Gigs
Oh,
for Wales.
my
But
God.
Javier Hernandez, that one season.
Real Madrid.
La Decima. I hate this round, to be honest with you.
Unless
I
it's,
say I hate it. I actually think it's good. I enjoy it. but
unless
like,
it's on
I'm
a
not
board, in which case you turn into Rain Man.
Oh mate, that what the roots. I love the roots, man.
This question comes from Brad Usher. Yeah. I've played alongside Robin, Shearer, and Pirlo.
I wanted to say Damien Duff, but he's never played with Pirlo.
David Beckham.
Clive.
Good shout there.
For 2 points, I was given my senior debut by my uncle.
Frank Lampard.
No! That was the obvious one as well. I was thinking, I went Frank Lampard, and I was like, Jordi Cruyff? Jordi Cruyff was Cruyff's son. And then Pirlo.
New York
New
City
York
FC.
City.
I've erased the shame of Christmas. I can't really do that. Only Jesus can do that. You know what? I could be an arsehole to Chris Hamill right now. I could be. And believe me, I want to be. I want to play to my strengths. But
It hurts.
basically, this just wipes the slate clean. We're now even. Let's just pretend that neither of these 3-0 batterings ever happened.
The infamous clean sweep.
And just
Mythical.
move on. A better 2018 for all, I think. A more forgiving 2018.
What a start to the year.
What should people check out after this?
Set themselves out.
Yeah. Talk to your doctor if you're worried.
Check for lumps after a bath.
Yeah. Or get somebody else to do it.
Never in the office.
But you can do that. Bye.